So I received this portable monitor in exchange for a review, but all of these thoughts are my own. Really excited about testing this out. It's packaged really well, nice and cushioned. It's not going to get damaged in delivery. Comes with a screen protector on, and that screen looks really nice. Also comes already pre-installed inside this cover and travel case. It's going to keep it protected really nicely. Got a user manual, several cord options for whatever purpose that you're going to be using it with. This one is USB-C to USB-C. This is another one of those. This one is HDMI to mini HDMI. And this one is USB 3 to USB-C. And of course it comes with a charger brick, which takes a USB-C input. So I'm going to test this out and tell you what I find. So I set up this monitor as a portable monitor for my desktop computer right here. I think it works really well for this setup. So you can have, for example, some video editing stuff here, maybe another monitor for graphics editing, and then over here, the portable monitor for play. You can watch your favorite videos, whatever you want to watch. Of course, you can full screen. It has audio too, so you can play music directly through that if you want. Of course, it's another monitor, so you can definitely move things around and treat it just like any other monitor. So it works well. I have it hooked up via mini HDMI and also USB for power. Over here on the left side, you got this little scroll bar here that'll let you change the volume, or if you push it in, you can change all kinds of settings as well. Nice bright display. You can change the brightness of that as well. Really crisp and clear. It's a 1080p screen, but I think it looks really, really nice for a 1080p screen. If you have the capability to do so, it actually has these holes here for mounting it, if you have a way to mount your monitors. Or an entirely different way of using this monitor is to use it as an external display for your phone. So I just take the USB cord, plug it into my phone, and it turns my phone into a trackpad for that as the monitor. Check this out, it's so cool. So I just need to push this little button here in the bottom left corner of my phone, and then it turns this into a trackpad. And now I'm using my phone, but I'm using the portable monitor as my display. How cool is that? So I could, if I wanted to, search my apps and open up something like Netflix here. Sometimes the first time you open them, it opens in this really small window screen like a phone, but you can easily maximize that. Restart the app in full screen mode. Then it's just like an external monitor. Very cool. I find it's pretty intuitive to use the trackpad if you're used to that kind of thing before, but there are some gestures you might need to learn. Looks great, sounds great. So you could use this, for example, if you're going on a trip, you don't want to take your laptop, you just want to bring your phone, but you do want sometimes to watch a movie on a high quality screen. This would be a perfect setup for that. Or if you just want to use your phone and have a bigger screen, works for that too. You can make calls. Hi, sweetie. I'm just demonstrating this monitor here. Thanks, sweetie. Bye. Bye. You can even text message, do everything that you would normally do on your phone using this screen. Some apps do work better than others. And if you look really close on some of these, it might look a little pixelated just because it thinks it's going through the phone and it doesn't need quite this high resolution. But I think it looks and works great. Very cool if you want a bigger display for your phone. There are a few apps that simply won't run on it. Like the Kindle app says, Kindle can't run in Samsung Dex. Try running in phone mode. But for things like YouTube, Netflix, even surfing the web a little bit, this is awesome. You can check your notifications. And this is cool too. Like right now I have it plugged into power and then I can get the maximum brightness of it. But if I unplug the power, it should still work off of my phone's power. So let's try that. Okay. It disconnected at first, but now it's running off of my phone's power. So it still works. So even if you're out and about and maybe on an airplane or something like that, this could work great. Now I did turn the brightness up some, so it's really perfectly bright, even just with my phone's power. These buttons down here do the same things that your phone's buttons might do. Bring up your recent apps, or go back home, or if you're in an app, this one will go back, those kinds of things. Down here you have your open apps, which you can close. Got some quick settings here. I mean, it's really cool how you can use your phone on a full display like this. Oh, and this is cool too. In order to switch between, say, your phone and then your PC as well, you don't actually have to disconnect your different wires. You can actually switch on the monitor itself which input you're using. So I'm going to plug that back in and show you. Plugging in the power there. All right, so now that's plugged in too. So all I need to do is push this button on the side, that scroll wheel button, go down to input, and I can select which input I'm using. So now I'll switch to the computer. And there it is. Very cool. Once again, you can drag stuff over there if you want and use it just like any other monitor. So I never actually thought I would need an external monitor, but now that I test this out quite a bit, I really, really like it. I can definitely see myself using it on like an airplane or when I'm traveling. I love how light it is. I love how thin it is. Love all its features. Nice bright screen, 17.3 inches. Really cool. I definitely recommend it. There's a link in the description. If you order through that, I get a small commission. I would greatly appreciate it.